Everybody, weekly roundup time again. This time on the actual scheduled day it's supposed to be on. So, just go ahead and get into it. Starting with the CDs. Start out with some Deicide, Incinerate Him. Van Halen, Women and Children First, my favorite of the Van Halen albums. Which also has my favorite Van Halen song, Take Your Whiskey Home. Little Wasp with Inside the Electric Circus. Some Anvil with This Is 13. And Pentagon, As Desires Fade. So this is actually a CD I got on eBay. I was looking for something else. I don't remember exactly what it was. And this showed up on there. So this is melodic death metal, basically. Kind of similar to the early In Flames stuff. And I want to say they're also from Sweden too. I don't know if they had any more albums other than this one. This one was released in 2000. Oh, I'm sorry, Belgium, in 2002. But if you get a chance, in Pentagon, maybe they're on YouTube. I don't think they're on like the regular streaming like Spotify and that stuff. Not my favorite album of this band, but one I go to quite often. Judas Priest, Jugulator. I love everything that Ripper was a part of. The second one he did with Priest, not so much, but basically anything else he's been a part of, I absolutely love. Little Arch Enemy with Wages of Sin. Probably be my favorite of the Angela era. Some Widowmaker with Stand By for Pain. I don't remember if this is the first or second album, but the lead vocalist is Dee Snider. This is a band he got together post Twisted Sister. This one came out in, let's see, it was 90 something. I don't see it anywhere on here, but this is one of the bands he did after Twisted Sister. He also did a band called Van Helsing's Curse, which I have yet to hear. Little Guns N' Roses with Illusion 1. I know that this and its counterpart get a lot of hate. I like them both. The only thing I would probably take off of this one is Right Next Door to Hell. It never really kind of hit me, I guess. But I think the rest of the album is really, really good. So Go Ahead and Die with Unhealthy Mechanism, their second record. This is Max Cavalera, who you all would know from Sepultura and Soulfly. And his son, let's see which one it is. His son Igor also is on this album playing guitar and vocals. We got a chance to see them in 2024. And then some AC/DC for those about to rock. And I actually forgot two more. Left these over by the CD player. Marilyn Manson, Portrait of an American Family. the full-length studio debut, and then some Slayer with God Hates Us All. This one, when I bought it when it first came out, I really wasn't kind of into it, but eventually, over the years, I've gotten to where I actually like it a lot. And we'll get into the vinyl. Debut from Down, NOLA. Fantastic album. 95, I think, was when this one was released. Yeah. I don't know if it was ever originally released on vinyl. There's some DRI with Thrash Zone. Love DRI. I've only got 3 of their albums on vinyl. Definitely looking to add some more at some point. Little Wino with The Obsessed. Gilded Sorrow. This is their 2024 release. Really, really good. I did a video back in January where I kind of rated last year's releases. So if you want to see what my rating on this was, go back to that video. And we got some Stoner Doom with Goat Snake, The Black Age Blues. One of 2 albums I have from them on vinyl. Really good stuff. I believe they're out of New Orleans. Similar to most of the members of Down. And we got some Kiss with Rock and Roll Over. Some Queen, Night at the Opera. The next 3 I'm going to show are death metal. First one is the debut from Nile, Amongst the Catacombs of the Neferka. Fantastic album. Technical death metal there. Then we got some Cancer with The Sins of Mankind. Fantastic album. This is a 2014 reissue. The next one is House of Atreus. And the title of the album is The Spear and the Ichor That Follows. On Dark Descent Records, came out in 2015. Fantastic. I wouldn't call it melodic death metal, but it's not like straight up brutal death metal. It's kind of somewhere in between. Some really good stuff. Then we got a local band from somewhere in this state. Demiser, Through the Gate Eternal. This is their debut. They also do have a second record as well, which came out in 2024. Fantastic. Black and thrash. Then we go another debut from System of a Down, self-titled. And then we wrap things up with Metallica, live at Woodstock in 1994. This is a 2-disc set with 14 songs. So kind of basically what you would have gotten off of their Black Album tour. The production is really good. Not great, but not terrible either. The only downside, I think, is like very early on, like first couple songs, kind of almost all of side 1. Kirk's guitar really isn't all that loud, but eventually the mix gets fixed. So that's what I have for this week.